Hello there, my beautiful soul fams. My name is Catalina. Welcome back to my channel, Moonlight Awakening. Yes, okay. So I'm an awakening coach. I also do angel readings, and I'm finally on Patreon as well. I'm doing exclusive things because I appreciate your extra support, and also do handmade jewelry. And if you're interested in anything that I do or make, I do have a Facebook and an Instagram, and if you have social media, I do have an email. Okay, so please message me. You guys really love hearing my personal journey of things that I went through, because sometimes I do get asked, right? And I don't mind, so and again, this is what I believe. Not what I believe. This is my truth that I stand by it 1000%, because I truly, that's my truth. Okay, now I'm not just guessing here. Okay, so this has nothing to do. I'm not dissing on anyone either who's, even if you are in a Catholic religion, right? In Catholic, that you go to church, like all these or any other religion, or you're a Christian, whatever. Like, at the end, this is not to, like, I really don't care if you are in a in religion. I really don't care. Again, this is my journey. So I'm just sharing my experience of what I truly believe, that this is my truth, and I will tell you why I believe that, because not believe that, no, why I feel that deeply in my soul, because of things that I went through. Okay, so again, and yeah, and again, this is my journey, this is my awakening journey. Okay, so anyway, but I again, like I don't hate anybody that's Catholic, Christian, whatever. It's like same thing, like any other religion, or because if that makes people feel like they are getting closer to God, then there's nothing wrong with that. That's how I see it. I'm not like rolling my eyes like, oh, you know what I mean? No. Like, hey, that makes them feel better about their lives, then there's nothing wrong with that. Again, there's nothing wrong for me choosing to join the Catholic religion. There's nothing wrong with that. That's an experience that I chose in my life. Okay, and eventually, whatever decision, whatever choice you're gonna make is something that you chose because you want to experience that, to eventually tell you, hey, I know how you're freaking feeling. I also went through that, and this is how I rise above that. And that will be you too. We're all rising from it. No matter, there's no wrong choice, okay, or decision. Okay, so anywho, yes. Okay, so this is my personal journey. Welcome to my personal journey. The reason was that being a Catholic. Well, let's start from the beginning, of course. So is I was raised Catholic. Even when I was a little baby girl, I was baptized a Catholic. I do have a baby pictures when I was baptized as a baby. And I also did my first confirmation as well, because we have to do first confirmation. I also graduated from that. Yeah, I was definitely raised and born Catholic, especially from my mother's side. So yeah, and I do have some cute pictures of me dressed like Mother Mary. I love that picture because I love her. Like, she, people think like, oh no, she's from the Catholic. She's Mother Mary's not Catholic. You know what I mean? It's just like they're putting words and they're just adding her. Like, oh, okay, let me just add her to my religion, and just so I can make it more popular. You know what I mean? It's like grabbing little things just to add them. But she was not Catholic. You know, whatever. But anyway, there's this cute little picture that I love about me. So I like posting that, and when we celebrate the Day of Mother Mary in December 12th. Okay, so anywho, so anyway, and then yeah, like not only that, like I would be like any other Catholic, whatever for them they felt like you were being a Catholic. You know, I would go there to church every week. I will you know, confess my sins, you know, once a month. I will do it every month though, for sure. Okay, so and not only that, for many years I wanted to get married at a Catholic church, you know, being blessed by God, you know, and all this, what I feel that it felt really beautiful and amazing to me. Again, this is before my awakening. That was before my awakening. Okay, I was not awakened by then. And trust me, like, and I was with a boyfriend for like 8 years, and I told him, hey, I want to get married at a Catholic church, and I made him go. His family's also Catholic, and I made him, like, you know, you have to do your first confirmation, and then not only that, we even took marriage classes from the Catholic church, because there's a list that classes that you have to pay. Also, you have to pay to get all these classes and eventually meet the father, whatever. It's like, there's a lot of work into this. Literally, we took classes, and again, everything that has to do with the Catholic religion, it felt truth to me at that time, and that's okay. You know, just letting you know, your truth will always gonna change. I'm just telling you, we keep evolving, and our truth is always going to change. Whatever you believe now, or whatever you feel truth that is now, it's gonna change. I'm telling you now, it's gonna change. Though because you're constantly evolving and shifting. Just letting you know, you're constantly gonna have different truth. It's always gonna change. Okay. So anyway, so eventually I had my spiritual awakening, and I was barely awakened, you know, like a couple of months, you know, down the road, and I was still going to church because, you know, that still felt truth to me. I felt good being there, you know, because that was still my truth. And again, then almost a year went by, and that's when I started to shift, I guess you can say, my level of consciousness. It started to change. Well, first, you know, I was almost a year now, okay, and now I had a time where, you know, I was learning to know. I started to really understand who I am, and I'm like, this is who I am. I play with, you know, tarot cards, oracle cards. I communicate with, like, spirit, you know, my angels constantly. You know, again, they think spirit, God gave was, guess what? Jesus is a spirit. In the Catholic Church, spirit, it's a demon or a devil. Period. Well, guess what? Jesus is a spirit. Jesus is a spirit. Angels are spirit. You know, whatever. They're a spirit. Okay, they're just. Anyway, it just kind of. Anyway, so that's what they believe. They're saying every spirit is the devil, demon, whatever. Even the Jehovah Witnesses. Yeah, I was also joining the Jehovah Witnesses because I was a little confused as a 13-year-old. Should I join this? Do I have to be part of a Jehovah? Should I choose Jehovah Witnesses? Should I choose a Catholic religion? I didn't know what to choose, and eventually, obviously, I chose Catholic for, that's how I chose. Eventually, like, duality, separation. Like, I had to be part of something, because that's why society expects you to be or to do, right? Especially in a religious way, you have to be part of it. Either you're with us or you're not with us. Like, and if you're not part of religion, there's something wrong with you, kind of thing. That's how I perceived, and it's really sad. But anyway, and one day my soul was screaming at me, like it was telling me, you need to tell your family of who you are. You have to tell your family that you play with freaking cards, that this is who you are. Literally, I feel like I was living a lie. Like I was playing this different persona to my family, and that was killing me. Literally, I don't know how fakers can be fakers, because I can't stand fakers. Trust me, it was killing me inside. Like, I wasn't really trying, you know what I mean? Like, thinking that I was this old me, when I wasn't the old me anymore. I was a new me. This is who I am, and I believe since I wasn't showing my new me, I feel like I was being a faker. And trust me, it was torture. It was torture. That's why I had to come out. And it was very hard, again, because Catholic religion, right away, evil. That's it. And obviously they're gonna think I'm freaking like, opening gates of hell, whatever. Again, they're combining Satanism with freaking like, spiritual awakening. You know what I mean? Like, there's people actually summon freaking devils and demons, literally, okay? And they're confusing us like we're all freaking the same, and we're not the same. There are people that work for the light, and there's people that work with the dark, and they think it's the same freaking thing. No, it's not. And that's how, religion's all about. Like, no, you guys are do this. It's the same thing. They think it's the same thing. No, it's not. Okay? No, it's not. Okay? So anyway, as you know, you start realizing like, no, it's not. You start noticing that it's not the same freaking thing. Okay? You can't, you think the angels are gonna start working with the devils and demons? Hell no. Do you think there's no. High vibrational, low vibrational. Two different type of energies. Never's gonna happen. Okay, and so obviously it's not the same freaking thing. Okay, so anyway, I told my family because I was freaking terrified because of that. That whole belief system that we were put into our brain, the programming that came, when you join our religion, and those, especially you've been there for a long time, and whatever, right? And literally, I went to Facebook Live because I had a lot of my family there from Mexico. So I really spoke from my heart and soul. I was even crying. Not only that, my mom thought that like, oh, those aren't your tears. Apparently it was the devil's tears. That's not really you. I was like, what? So me speaking, I was like, I just can't. Literally. Even that was frustrating me. My mom was thinking of that too. It was frustrating me. Not joking. It's like, okay, whatever. At least I'm setting my soul free. At least I'm breaking these freaking chains that I felt like it was like I was being tortured on. This is about claiming your power back, claiming your light back. No more taking back. No more giving up your energy, kind of thing. And that's what I was learning in my spiritual awakening journey. Okay. Obviously I came out and then again, then and eventually months went by, I think like 5 months. And one day I went to church like any other day, like with my mom. It was somewhere around December, and I'm sitting there. I walking into church, I sit there, then I'm looking at everybody, and in my deep within me, it didn't resonate with me anymore. In the beginning I was like, oh wow, ooh yeah, you know, like yes. But now it's like my soul is like, no, this is no longer a high vibrational place. Again, like, because religion, you know, they keep us in duality. You have to be here, you have to be that, you know what I mean? Like, that's duality. We're all one. So again, religion, like Catholic Church, you know, that was 3D, and my soul was like, no, this is not, no, it no longer resonated in me. Just like, you know, when I used to go clubbing all the time, eventually it didn't resonate with me anymore. It didn't resonate with my soul. That was no longer a high vibrational place. Okay, so eventually, you know, it felt really strange me being there. It just no. And then after church was over, I'm like, Mom, I was like, you know what? You've done this before. You know, trying to, because I wasn't gonna keep playing this persona that I still you know, this persona that my family expected me to be, right? I'm like, no long. Last time I ignored my soul, I feel like I was killing my my soul, like I was torturing myself. I'm not doing this anymore. Right here and now, I'm gonna tell my mom, I'm no longer gonna be part of this Catholic religion, you know, and I'm not. And she's like, fine, you know, but she's still, even till this now, she's still trying to push me, telling me all these wrong things that I'm doing, how it's evil, la 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 la, so on and so forth. Because she's like, you know, she's around her 60s, higher 60s, you know, she's already set her mind. You can't really change a person that has been here for so long. They can't really, you know, they just can't, you know, they're always gonna, you know, there's always gonna be their truth, you know. So it is what it is. But anyway, again, because when your truth changes, because your crown chakra it opens up. The more it opens up, not only that, even when your third eye opens up too, you start seeing all the bullshit, literally bullshit, like everything. Literally, you see that BS, and your crown opens up too. And I made a video about it too, if you want to go check it out. Those two, how do you know it's opening? Butterfly. And then the crown as well. I'll put the link below. And yeah, that was part of my signs. That was part of the ascension signs of awakening, like, you know, level of consciousness. Okay. But yeah, it's also, not only that, after I found that out, I stopped being in the Catholic religion. Well, yeah, not only that, I told my boyfriend, I was like, you know what, we're gonna cancel all of this marriage classes. Like, I'm done. I'm not going to get married at a Catholic church anymore. Why? Because what I was doing, I wanted to follow my mom's footsteps. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, she got married at a beautiful, like, look at her beautiful dress at a church, at a cathedral. Oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful and so, like, you know, wonderful. But now it's like, no, now I want to create my own story. I want to create my own story. I don't want to, you know, follow other people's footsteps. I want to create my own footstep, my own story. Okay? So, and that's what I did. Some people in my family, on my side, nobody they're not liking it that I'm following, that I'm not taking their footsteps anymore. They don't like that. They really don't. Okay, they don't. But I'm not here to pleasure anybody. I'm here to go with my soul, not against my soul. That's the question you should be asking. Are you going towards it or against it? That is the question. Trust me, and it meant a lot to me. It meant so much to me going to be married there. So yeah, it meant a lot to me. It literally, out of nowhere, boom, I shifted over a year. Over the course of a year, everything shifted. Literally, that's what I'm saying. Like, be prepared for things that are gonna really shift in your life. The truth will always change. So, just so and also and I remember seeing this not only that, I see religion itself, it's literally an agenda. Like, you have to follow this book. Don't look outside of you. Look outside of you. Don't look within. Don't search for answers. I'll tell you what you need to believe on. Trust me, that's how I feel. Literally how I feel when, because I observe my mom, because she's, I observe my family, I observed other people in religion, like, they have to, it's about looking outside of you instead of looking within you. They don't want you to search your own answers. Because if they told you, oh, search within, look within, it's because they know if you start doing your own research, if you start they will know that you're gonna find out the truth, the real truth, and that's how religion or Catholic Church, Christians, whatever, that's, imagine if start going within and searching for their own answers. Remember, they don't want that. Why? Because that's how they're gonna lose their power. If they know people have the power with them all along, they won't have to be going to someone else to be they will lose their power, literally. Because again, if you're doing your research, if you're looking, then they just calls it evil. That's all they put. It's all an agenda. Just to putting the little pieces together. Again, the Bible is not that I feel. That's my truth to me. Not everything in the Bible is truth. Again, this I guess dark ones, they couldn't manipulate everything in the Bible. They couldn't manipulate everything. There's some powerful things in there. Literally, I've said there's some powerful words in there that I really felt it in my soul, saying different prayers in there that was very powerful, but they couldn't manipulate everything. Okay. And also, I remember before my awakening, I remember when I was I don't know where I saw it, was on TV or social media, but someone posted a picture of the Pope, but he was in church though. He was in church, and they put it was just a picture, and on his shadow, it was it had devil horns on the shadow. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, what the? And again, I didn't know what to believe. I was like, is this even true? I didn't know what to believe in that. I wasn't sure if it was even true. Maybe it was fake. But now I see it. Now I'm clearly seeing the BS. Seeing the BS, seeing behind the veil. Right? We're all gonna start seeing the BS. So yeah, literally, I'm gonna put a picture of it. And it was crazy. I was like, and now since my spiritual awakening, I'm not really seeing it oh my gosh, You know, I was like, wow, now I see it. Now I see it. There's symbolism, people. There's symbolism. He does a symbolism. If you check him out, you're gonna see. Again, they don't. The truth is out there, but people, religion don't want to seek your own truth. Because yeah. So anyway, but yeah, this is my personal journey, and yeah, again, like I have nothing against people that are in a religion. For me, I was like, again, I chose that. I chose it for a reason in my life, to eventually now in my, since I'm an awakening coach, now I understand. I'll be able to understand my soul family that comes to me for help, especially when they tell me about, there being this is what happened to them, and I can definitely 1000% relate. So at the end, I don't regret it. I'm shocked that seeing the Pope as a saint, as a god. People see him like a saint or a god. Again, we're all gods, but people who are not awakened, they think like, like, oh, he's a saint or whatever, like seeing a powerful person, and yeah, but we're all powerful, not just him, but everybody, and they don't want you to know that. It takes their power away, so anyway, and yeah, but just remember that, we're going through this together. Sometimes, yes, some days are harder than others, but we're gonna get through this. We're always going to get through this, okay? Because this is what I've learned, and at the end, I'm grateful I took this experience. But yeah, this was my personal journey, and until next time, bye.